Nothing changed. Same food, same beers, same routine you've had for 20 years. And somewhere after 40, it all landed on your gut. Here's the honest part: your body genuinely changed the rules on you. This isn't laziness, and it isn't willpower, but it's also not irreversible. And it's not fixed with the stuff being advertised at you. Let's weigh it up. What actually changes? Three things shift at once. First, muscle. From around your 30s onward, you gradually lose muscle unless you actively train it, and muscle is metabolically expensive tissue. Less muscle means you burn fewer calories doing nothing, so the same diet that maintained you at 30 now slowly adds. Second, testosterone gradually declines with age, and lower testosterone is associated with more fat stored around the abdomen and less muscle retained. Third, recovery and sleep get worse, and as Harvard notes, poor sleep is linked to accumulating more visceral fat. None of these is dramatic on its own. Stacked over a decade, they're your new waistline. Why the belly specifically? And men store it centrally. As we covered in our belly fat video, there are two kinds: the pinchable subcutaneous kind and the deep visceral fat wrapped around your organs. Middle aged male weight gain skews toward that visceral kind, which is the one linked to heart disease and type 2 diabetes. That's the real argument for doing something, not the mirror, the blood work. The cheap check is still a tape measure around your middle. Above roughly 40 inches in men is the commonly cited flag. It's a prompt to act, not a diagnosis. What doesn't work? Now the save your money list, because this demographic gets marketed too hard. Testosterone boosting supplements. If you have a genuine clinical deficiency, that's a doctor's diagnosis and a doctor's treatment, not a tub off the internet. Ab machines and belts. Spot reduction is a myth, as we've covered. Extreme cuts. Crash dieting strips the muscle you're already losing to age, which makes the underlying problem worse. And dad bod detoxes. Same debunked shelf as the fat burners we pulled apart. What actually works after 40? The levers still work, the priority order changes. Resistance training moves to the top, not cardio. You are fighting muscle loss, and lifting is the only thing that directly addresses it. 2 or 3 sessions a week is enough to change the trajectory. Then protein to support that muscle. Then a moderate deficit. Moderate because aggressive dieting costs you muscle you can't spare now. Then the two multipliers most men over 40 ignore: sleep and alcohol. Harvard specifically flags heavier drinking as linked to more fat around the middle, and a few beers most nights is often the single biggest hidden lever in a man's day. Cutting that alone moves the needle for a lot of people. The honest timeline? And be realistic. At 45, you don't lose fat the way you did at 22, but the difference is smaller than the internet implies. Mostly it's that recovery is slower and life is busier. A steady 1 to 2 pounds a week is still the honest target, exactly as we covered in our realistic rate video. Months, not weeks. The bottom line: 4 points. 1. After 40, muscle loss, declining testosterone, and worse sleep stack up. It's physiology, not failure. 2. The fat skews visceral, so this is a health issue more than a looks issue. 3. Lift first, eat enough protein, keep the deficit moderate, and look hard at alcohol and sleep. 4. Ignore the testosterone tubs and belly gadgets. If you suspect a genuine hormone issue, that's a blood test with your doctor, not a supplement. That's midlife belly fat for men, weighed up honestly. Thank you for watching. We're grateful you spend your time here, where we'd rather give you physiology than a slogan. If this helped, follow Weighing It Up and turn on notifications. We post several videos a week across fat loss, GLP-1s, and diets, and the bell is how you catch them. And tell us in the comments what actually shifted things for you after 40. We genuinely love hearing how you're progressing. Until then, we read the studies, we check the prices, and we weigh it up.